Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be visiting Dubai's very own rainforest, the Green Planet. We'll be encountering many different rainforest animals such as mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and even insects. So with that, let's dive into the video. When we entered the first level of the building, we were transported to the wetland and river biomes that were present in the Amazon rainforest. There is a giant pond in the middle surrounded by lots of tanks, which all include fish from the rainforest. And this is also where we met our first bird, the green Indo-Chinese magpie. The central tank had archer fish, which hunt by shooting jets of water at their prey. The glass tank surrounding the pond in the middle stretched from the floor all the way to the roof, and it also had a tunnel leading to the elevators that take you to the next floor. These tanks mostly had South American cichlids, and also these catfish. There were fishes of all colors and patterns, from blue to yellow to orange, and as they swam through, they colored the waters with them. The elevator took us to the highest levels of the rainforest, where we were greeted by lots of vegetation. Here we met these red parrots, and also this toucan who came to eat from one of the feeding stations. Rainforests can get up to 10,000 milliliters of rainfall a year, and this mist helps to mimic that. The birds were unbothered by the rain and seemed to love to relax in it. This is when we were met by an unexpected visitor who was climbing his way up to the emergent lair. This is a three-toed sloth because he only has 3 claws on each hand. He came up to the emergent lair to look for some food. While we were walking down the bridge from the emergent lair, we came face to face with this ring-tailed lemur. This was a viewing site attached to the main central tree in the entire biome. From here, you could watch and enjoy as the birds flew right over our heads. There's a guy right there. This was a yellow parrot. If you're enjoying the video so far, consider dropping a like and subscribing. It really means a lot, it really does. Here are a pair of red parrots that are playing with each other. From here, you could see where all of the birds were perched. These are hyacinth macaws, which are endangered in the wild. The lush greenery and vegetation provided lots of cover and hiding spots for the birds so that they could blend in. As we fell down to the canopy, we were greeted by reptiles like this green iguana and this python that we could touch. The canopy layer had a giant terrarium that was lush with vegetation. And the first thing we spotted inside was this Chinese crocodile lizard. In the water sector, we found some axolotls and even this newt. There were also small glass boxes where guests could see smaller lizards and insects like tarantulas and geckos. As we were exiting the canopy, we met this green turako that was resting by the bridge. The spiraling bridge that took us down allowed us to view the giant tree in the center from lots of angles. We saw many different birds perched and flying around. We even came across this little gray hornbill chick. This is a red-tailed black cockatoo that we spotted. Just before going into the understory, we found this lemur taking a nap. The understory had lots of smaller creatures. There was a large biosphere that had frogs and lizards. And then a separate enclosure for these poison arrow dart frogs. The bright colors are used by them to warn predators to keep away. There were also these marmosets. The forest floor was just as interesting as the other layers. They had a few lizards, but they also had these bats that were hanging upside down. While we sat down to take a quick water break, we were visited by this curious crowned pigeon. The pigeon was looking around the floor for nuts that had fell from the higher floors. Lucky for this pigeon, some other birds from the higher levels of the tree were dropping nuts to the floor. One of my favorite birds down here was this white and red pheasant. The forest floor also had these caimans that were stacked on top of each other. And this is a yellow-bellied anaconda with his friends. As we went deeper into the forest floor, we found these red ibis that were eaten from their feeders. At the end of the forest floor, there was a giant terrarium that had carnivorous plants like the Venus flytrap, the pitcher plant, and the sundew. This section was dedicated to the nocturnal animals of the rainforest, like yellow-bellied anacondas and the sugar glider. But my personal favorite were the slow loris. They are one of the few venomous mammals to exist in the animal kingdom. Overall, Green Planet was a really nice place to be because we got to meet lots of animals and birds up close. It's really well maintained and I'd recommend stopping by if you're an animal enthusiast like myself. But this visit has made me realize that Green Planet is an artificial fraction of what's actually out there. The real rainforests like the Amazons are a great home for biodiversity, and we must do everything in our power to protect it so that they can continue to thrive for generations to come.